What's up? What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? First of all, I want to say I appreciate all the positive comments and all of the love for those of you who showed me love. I really do appreciate that because love is well needed right now, you know. And I just wanted to share something with you guys that um, it's like a situation, but it's kind of bothering me when it comes to this gang stalking stuff. So I'm gonna get right into it. Um, so I have this it's an ex-girlfriend of mine. As of now, we stayed right down the road from each other, which is no issue. But to give you guys a little rundown, little backstory of why the whole situation is bothering me. Okay, while we were dating, which was maybe 13 years ago, it's been a while. Okay, so she had a little girl while we were together. And of course, she said it was mine. And of course, I believed her because, hey, of course, you having sex. That's your girlfriend, right? And not her boyfriend, of course. I didn't think anything of it. But I guess she's a good manipulating, a good liar. But anyway, I did a DNA test. And of course, find out the child wasn't mine. But you know what? Whenever I get a chance to, I still, you know, walk to the store with the little girl. You know, she's like 12 now, I believe. But she comes by my house to use my I have data. I don't use Wi-Fi. I use unlimited data, and she has a tablet for school, so she uses my hotspot. You know, because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to take anything out on her. And the reason I say that is because we were having a conversation. You know, I'm catching up. Like, okay, well, how's school? She's telling me how school is. She's telling me about being bullied, and I was like, oh yeah, I know about bullying. That's kind of my subject these days. But and one thing she said to me, this is not the first time this actually happened, but as she was talking, and she was like, "Well, you are," and she used the word arrogant, right? That's what the little girl calls me, right? But as she was speaking about it, I can tell that she was just trying to remember what her mom says, because she said her mom hates my guts, which, we had a rocky relationship, but no, I'm not perfect. She's not perfect, so. But anyway, it kind of got me. I didn't say anything, but I was like, okay, so what does arrogant mean? And she was like, so she didn't know, the little girl didn't know what the word arrogant actually meant, so I gave her the definition of it. And I was like, whenever you don't know the definition, look it up. So I gave her the definition, and she was like, oh. And then she changes it. She's like, oh, well, it's not arrogant. You are. Then she tried to think of a word, and I said, well, tell your mom to stop teaching you to be mean towards me. And I'm not doing anything to you guys. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to live my life. I have too much of this going on already. But that's not the first incident. Like, she had a little girl call me a retard one day. You know, it's like plenty of words that the little girl said, but I'm not taking it out on her. But I can tell where she gets it from. Because her mother says, when I used to conversate with her mother used to say the same exact thing, right? So what they're trying to do is mold people, even like little people. Like, she's a little girl, she's 12, but she's been saying insulting things towards me when I'm not even being mean to her. I'm like trying to be in her life because I know the situation. So it's like her mother, and I know this, her mother's like molding her to like hate me as well. Oh, he's stupid. He's what another word? Oh, he's a retard. Oh, he's slow. I mean, it's like so many words that she had a little girl use. So I know, I just put everything together. And you guys are completely right about that. It's like, dang, you trying to get everybody to hate me? And of course, I asked the little girl about it. And I'm like, why do your mom like have so much negative things to say about me? And she actually told me, well, she was like, well, she don't hate you, but she don't like you. I was like, She can't get mad at me because her lies were exposed. She's like so mad at me because I think she's mad because I'm honest and we didn't have a perfect relationship, but still, you lied. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and now I know after that, at least the little girl kind of figured like, I guess like the lies are coming out because if she didn't know what the word arrogant actually meant, that means she didn't say that shit. You feel me? I'm sorry for the cursing, but I can't help it. I get like that sometimes the more I think about it. And you know what? I still don't take it out on her. You know? And I'm like, but I don't know. It's like, that's such a shame. Like, why are you teaching little people? I mean, because I guess I don't really hang around the mother. You know, I don't really associate myself with her. I don't talk to her. And I guess the mother is looking like, well, you still hang around him sometimes and you go see him sometimes. So in order to get to me, she's using her. I mean, I could be wrong, but it seems that way, you know. And I guess it's another gang stalking tactic. It's like they use whoever's like close to you. You have a friend. That's why I have no. I mean, absolutely none. I used to, but they used to be fake ass friends. Like I mean, completely fake. And yes, my ex, the one I'm talking about now, yeah, she's a gang stalker, like for real. Not only like a perp, like what you guys call them, like a perp. She's that too, but she's also a gang stalker because if you're talking about the V2K stuff and the remote neural monitoring, I don't want to sound too weird, but yeah, I used to like the voices. Like I don't get them 24/7, but I know what her voice sounds like. Okay, I've been with her. I think it was like maybe 3 years, maybe. I mean, give or take. So obviously I know what the fuck your voice sound like, right? So like, why am I hearing your fucking voice sometimes? Like, what is he doing now? But it's kind of like a faint sound. It hasn't happened in like a few months, but like, come on, I know what the fuck your voice sounds like, and I don't care what anyone says. Like, I've been with you for 3.5 years. I know exactly how your voice sounds, and no one's here in my house but me. Why am I hearing her voice? What is he doing now? Like it's real faint, but you can hear the shit. And I'm like, whatever. So I mean, I don't know what the hell is wrong with her, but she's trying to sabotage me as well. But I just want to share that because it's weird that she would teach little kids to like molding the hell out of her. I always have something to say, like she's sending her down here. I mean, I don't think she's sending her, but because she actually do come here and use my hotspot or whatever, you know, we chit chatted up, you know, about what's going on in life and things of that nature. Walk to the store, you know, have a little conversation. And you know, like I said, I guess her mom realizes that and just do this attack, do like what the, and I don't know, it's weird, you guys. Um, she stole it from me before too. The little girl, yeah. I asked her about it. I was like, I used to be a nice guy in that way. So I had to ask her. I was like, well, I asked her just a few days ago when she was over here. I'm like, why are you stealing from a person whom, like, whenever you ask me for something, I asked her, I was like, how many times do I say, yeah, if I have it? How many times have I, she was like, all the time. And I was like, so why did you steal? She was like, I never did. I was like, yes, you did. And, you know, I don't want to say that I wasn't, like, mean to her, but I had to, like, call her out on it really quick and say, nope. Like, nope, you did, because it didn't get missing until you was over here. So obviously, it's making me angry now because I don't know. I mean, you see how I feel. It's like, okay, so where's she learning this shit from? It's not her. It's like, damn, I got a bunch of like, that's some gang stalking shit. And I was gonna go. I mean, I want to share one more thing about that situation. Um, So the little girl used to ask me for things like I had a necklace. This was like one example. and she wanted it so bad. It's like it was like a little crucifix, you know. And I was like, okay, let me wear it for like one more month because I like it as well. So do you know? This is the pissed off part. She asked me for it, so I gave it to her. Well, here you are. You like it. So she comes back over 2 days later, and I was like, she has another necklace on, like, and I'm like, you asked me for that necklace. You've been begging me for it, and I gave it to you. Like, where is it? Oh, it's broken. Oh, it snapped in half, right? I had to chuckle on that because it's kind of funny, right? And that's not the first time. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I forgave all of that. I was like, all right. And she kept asking me for certain things, like small things. She like, hey, my mom said, can she borrow a can opener, a fan, like anything, like headphones. I swear, all of this is on the list. So the little girl comes back a few days later with like some different headphones, and I was like, well, you asked me to borrow my headphones. What happened to those headphones I gave you? Oh, they're broke. It's like, well, who broke them? She tried to blame it on her brother or whatever. So then I started seeing a pattern. So this is what I did. You know, I'm hard-headed, like I said before on my previous videos, because I'm always second-guessing myself. So I couldn't wait till she asked me to borrow something else or have something. And I think it was a charger. She was like, can I have a charger? I was like, sure, I got an extra one. Here you go. So I had a poor little charger. I had to sacrifice the charger. Rest in peace, charger. But anyway, little phone charger. So I gave it to her. Here we are again. A few days later, she comes back, and I swear, this is what she says. I was like, so where's that charger that I let you hold, right? Oh, it's broken. Like, not really broken, but she said it was like, it wasn't working anymore. So, come on, guys. See, and that's the type of things I'm going through, but I don't know if I like should like stop like seeing her because everything I have is gonna end up being fucking destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Like she's gonna steal. She's lying so much now, and I'm just upset because the more I was being myself, and I was honestly like a nice fucking guy. You still stealing. You letting your mom control you, breaking up shit, and I wanted to say like I don't want you around here any longer, but I mean, what can I do besides keep her out of my space? And I think I need to do that because after a while, she's gonna end up stealing every fucking thing and breaking it. And that's what they do. They don't break shit. I mean, they don't steal shit because they actually want it. They don't want you to have that shit. I mean, it took me a long time to figure that out. Of course, because it took me a while to know what the fuck gang stalking is and what the fuck they do. And you guys are right because I watched some of you guys' videos, and yep, they use who the fuck they can. They may watch you 24/7 and listen to you, but if you're not allowing anyone to get close to you, they're gonna try to send whoever you can, whoever they can, and everybody's watching. And I know this shit. Everybody's watching. Like this neighborhood is like so whack because everyone's watching, and they see who comes to my house, and then I guess they notice like, okay, she's going over there. That's their perfect time. Oh, so I don't know how the conversation goes. Like, what do they do? What do they tell her? Or when you go over there, steal this. When you go over there, uh, like, who the fuck does that to a child? Like, nah, you bring your bitch ass over here and you do that shit. Like, you know, I don't know, but I'm just getting pissed off right now. But I do appreciate you guys. I want to share that, and I definitely have another video coming later because I'm having a worse time with this gang stalking shit now, and I'm gonna share something else later. I don't want to make long videos where it sounds like I'm ranting and raving, but I appreciate you guys.